Hello, Comp 194 folks. In this video, we're going to take a quick look over the course syllabus. I would like you to read it as well. It has a lot more information than I can cram into a short video, but I do want you to get a sense of what's in the syllabus, what are the pieces of this course, and how might they work together, and also just like thinking about what questions you might have about the course and the syllabus as we go forward. All right, so here we're taking a look at my desktop. I guess I could have had it look at just this one document, but that's okay. So this is the course syllabus. It is an active document until we get into the semester. By the time we get to the start of the semester, it should be essentially complete, but there might be a few small changes. It's more or less complete right now. Notice that I do list our time and place at the top just in case you forget. And I also have contact information for me, my office phone number, my cell phone, and my email, and also my office hours. So you can find that information really quickly if you forget for some reason. I will say that calling me is not the best way to reach me because there's so many spam calls these days that I don't tend to answer phone numbers that I don't know. But you can call and leave a message and I will get back to you. All right, I have a whole bunch of information at the start about what this course is all about. I went over some of this in the previous video, so I'm not really going to talk about this here. I do have a list roughly of our learning goals for this course. I do want to note a couple of highlights. So class sessions are activity driven. Yes, this is an important point. I will not be lecturing a lot in class. I will have videos available for you to watch ahead of time, kind of like this one, that will go over the course material in greater detail than I will do in class. I try not to talk for more than 15 or 20 minutes most days, and then the rest of the hour is time for you to work on an activity in a group. We'll also have time during class for discussions. Pretty much every class day we'll have a discussion about something, and then you will be working, and you'll have teammates that you can work with or that you can at least ask for help with. We will also I will be there to answer questions, and we'll have one of our preceptors, one of our student teaching assistants will also be present to help answer questions. This course is a beginning programming course. The content really does build. Like if you get lost or fall behind early on, it's very hard to catch up just because everything we do for the first 4 weeks is going to build into things that we're doing later on. It's not entirely true of everything that we do, but it's definitely something you should be watching out for. I have some resources that are available to you, as well as the assigned resources that you can also access. And I'll make sure there's a link to my notes document when it's ready in our Moodle site. All right, so there's work for this class, and this is a table that divides up the work, the assignments you will be completing during the class, into high stakes assignments and low stakes assignments. These will all contribute to your grade in the class, so you do need to do enough of all of them to get a good grade. High stakes assignments, we have programming assignments, and we'll have coding quizzes in class on paper. We'll have a couple of those. You will write a couple of short essays where you will begin them in class. You'll get some feedback, and then you'll revise them and flesh them out after class. And you'll have one extended argumentative essay that you will write independently. And there's a final project, which is a group project. It's writing a program, and you also write a report that will incorporate some of the ideas from your extended essay. We have a set of low stakes assignments. These are, you can work individually, but you can also work collaboratively on these. And they are graded as a checkbox. Did you attempt the assignment and do enough or not? And you have many, many more opportunities for these assignments than you have to do in order to get a good grade in the class. So you don't have to do every single one of these every single day. If you skip some number, it won't really hurt you. And I'll talk more about that in another video where I talk about our grading system. So preparing for classes 1, completing the readings and videos for the day, working through a reading quiz in Moodle is one option, and actually what really is here is participating in the discussion, being ready for that discussion in class of the readings for the day. And then we will also have some college skills assessments that will fall into this as well, assignments. So it's a first year course. There are some things that I want you to do, like knowing exactly where all of your faculty members hold office hours, thinking about your time management. There's some other things like that that we will do periodically over the course of the term. We'll have in-class work that includes the discussions and also the hands-on activities, and we have ethics and sci-fi every week. So that's a written assignment and also a discussion in class. All right, I'm not going to talk about the grading system here. It's a little complicated, and I'd rather do that in a separate essay. I'll just note that there's a list of course resources here, what we're using and why. And then there are a set of notes at the end about wanting to have an inclusive classroom. I would like a classroom where everyone feels at home, where everyone feels that they belong. And it's up to me and our preceptors and you students to work to build that kind of community where there's mutual respect and we behave in a professional way toward each other, and we all behave properly, as it were. You should read that through. There's more details in it. Some things about office hours. The main message here is communicate with me in office hours for any reason. And I have a whole list of possible reasons here. But you can also communicate with me through Slack or by email. You can call me and leave a message if that's needed. Anytime that you have questions or concerns and you're not sure who else to ask, communicate with me. Also, there's some resources here that I wanted to make sure and draw your attention to. Just basically like college resources to help you in taking care of yourself. The transition to college can be stressful and difficult. Sometimes it's a different culture, even if you're from the U.S. Minnesota's a different culture. McAllister has its own culture. So we want you to understand that you might feel stressed, that you might experience issues, exhaustion, mental health issues, stress, and there are resources out there to help you with those so that they do not become overwhelming. Also, I feel very strongly that it's my job to help you if you have disability accommodations to find a way to make the learning environment work for you. So I encourage, if you had disability accommodations in the past or you qualify for them, I encourage you to reach out right now to the Disability Services Office. I think they've changed their name, but disability accommodations, and get those in place for you. There are things that I can do, extensions on assignments, other sorts of accommodations, letting you can take quizzes in a quiet location elsewhere. All of that's available to you, but I need to know that it's approved. I can't just ad hoc approve everyone. All right, so that's the syllabus. I want to mention very briefly or show you this course plan. This is a document I make for all of my classes. I'm still working on this. It will change before we get classes started and even during the semester as we adjust things. But it basically lists the topics for each class day and what activity we're assigned for it. It'll have readings and videos will also be going up there very soon. And also the outstanding sort of out-of-class assignments. So ethics and sci-fi assignments are there. There are also essay assignments marked later on, and the homework assignments and the project. So all of the pieces are here, and as much as possible, I try to make links directly to the documents that are involved. And so that will be one thing that will keep changing. It's a great document to just have on tap for yourself. Okay. So that gives you a quick overview of our course syllabus. If you have questions about any piece of it, you can reach out to me, just like I said. And otherwise, go and look at it yourself, dig into the details, and see what things look like to you. I'm going to stop there, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.